Before coming to South Dakota, our Musician of the Month called nearly 25 places home thanks to his father's military career. Music has always resonated with Tommy Edwin, and retirement has given him more time to dedicate toward his craft.
I'd play a little guitar on the side and that sort of thing, nothing serious. But I was always working on writing little songs and that sort of thing. So that bug was in me really early on. After I was born, we moved to Luke Air Force Base in Arizona. My dad was a colonel back then, and from there we went to Maxwell in Alabama. From there we went out to California, Norton Air Force Base, and then we went to Hahn Air Force Base in Germany and Wiesbaden, Germany. Then we came back and we went to Kadena and Okinawa. And then we went to Taipei, which didn't really have a base, but we were there. And then we came back to Langley in Virginia after that. So, yeah, quite a bit of moving around. When I was in my teen years, we were moving almost every year.
Moving on, she's moving on.
When I went out to Deadwood for the Wild West Songwriters Festival this year, you know, we play in rounds with 3 people, each, you know, doing songs for about an hour. And I threw radio on my set list for the festival at both the rounds I was doing, and I was absolutely flabbergasted by the reaction I got.
It was a night like any other night. All the stars were burning bright.
Because there's a bit of an older crowd out there for the festival to hear us playing out there. And you know, the first round we did, by the end of the song, I had people singing along with the lyrics. So that was kind of okay.
But the music wouldn't play, and I heard some newsman say,
maybe I do have something here. So that was very gratifying to have that happen out there with the, you know, the listening audience, you know, that's there to hear what you got to say.
turn your radio on.
I always tell people I'd like to have a really full-fledged tour, you know, where I go out on the road for 6 weeks and hit, you know, I don't know how many places on a tour, and maybe play at some of the festivals, kind of move up the ladder, you know, get at some of the bigger festivals and maybe be an opener for, you know, bands that have a name, that sort of thing. So I'd like to move up that way, for sure.
So I turned my radio on.
Radio On is part of Edwin's debut album, Fade to Memory, which you can hear on Apple Music and Spotify. As always, if there's somebody you think we should know in our area that is interested in sharing their music story, do send a nomination to news@dakotanewsnow.com.